One superstar cashed in and never returned to TV again. Another was so unpopular with fans, WWE erased his win from history. But the worst part? These weren't one-time mistakes. These 13 Money in the Bank winners proved that WWE doesn't always reward the best. Sometimes, they reward the biggest disasters. Stay until number 1 because the fall from grace was so brutal it nearly ended a career. Jack Swagger, 2010, the champion nobody wanted. Swagger was a blue-chip athlete. NCAA wrestling champion. WWE trigger, he won the briefcase at WrestleMania. But then, they rushed it. Swagger cashed in on Chris Jericho just 2 nights later. No build, edible. Within a year, he was teaming with Dolph Ziggler in comedy segments. A world champion turned background character. A wasted push, that never should have happened. John Cena, 2012, the face who didn't need it. Cena didn't need MITB, he was the main event, the biggest star in the company. So when he won the briefcase in 2012, fans were confused. Even stranger, he announced his cash-in a week in advance against CM Punk on Raw 1000. There was no surprise, no drama, just a regular match. And then, Cena lost, the first person ever to fail a cash-in. WWE stripped the briefcase of its mystery, its danger, its magic. Cena walked away unharmed. But MITB's legacy took a hit it never recovered from. Otis, 2020, the joke that fell flat. Otis was lovable. Fans cheered him in the early pandemic era. He was goofy, weird, and WWE thought that was enough. So, they gave him the briefcase. In a bizarre cinematic match atop WWE HQ. He didn't even climb the ladder, the briefcase fell into his hands. No one believed he could be world champion, not even WWE. They had no plan, no direction. Soon, Otis lost the contract to The Miz. And Otis? He vanished from the main event scene. His MITB win became a joke, an internet meme, a reminder that not every underdog story ends with glory. Damian Sandow, 2013, the genius who got buried. He was different. Smart, arrogant, entertaining. Damian Sandow was gaining momentum as the intellectual savior of the masses. When he won the briefcase, fans were cautiously optimistic. His cash-in was epic. He brutally attacked John Cena, delivered an incredible promo. It looked like he was about to arrive as a top-level villain. Then he lost. And that was it. No rematch, no redemption arc. WWE buried him. Within months, he was losing to everyone. His credibility, gone. What could have been a breakout moment turned into a career death sentence. Sheamus, 2015, the crowd rejected him. He'd been champion before. But by 2015, Sheamus had lost his edge. WWE tried to reboot him with a mohawk and beard beads. Fans weren't buying it. He won the briefcase, but the reactions were icy. Then came his cash-in. On Roman Reigns, of all people, just minutes after Roman's emotional title win. The crowd exploded in boos. You Look Stupid became his new theme song. His reign was short, unmemorable, and forced. WWE tried to manufacture a villain, but instead created apathy. Braun Strowman, 2018, the monster who got muzzled. He was a beast. A dominant wrecking machine. Braun Strowman seemed like the perfect MITB winner. Fans believed he would destroy whoever held the title. But WWE booked him to fail. His cash-in match with Roman Reigns ended in a disqualification. No win, no title, no payoff. He didn't look like a monster. He looked like a chump. WWE neutered one of their most over superstars, and Braun never fully recovered. Mr. Kennedy, 2007, the star who never was. He had the mic skills, the charisma. WWE was ready to crown him the future. Kennedy won MITB and was reportedly set to become champion at WrestleMania, but fate had other plans. A misdiagnosed injury. WWE thought he'd be out for months, so they had him lose the briefcase to Edge, who then cashed in days later. Then the truth came out. Kennedy wasn't seriously hurt, but by then, it was too late. He fell out of favor, backstage heat mounted, and just like that, his main event run died before it began. The Miz, 2021, the champion nobody asked for. Otis won MITB. Miz stole it. Then WWE pulled a panic move. Miz cashed in on Drew McIntyre after an Elimination Chamber match. He won the title and lost it 8 days later. The reign felt like filler, like WWE just needed a quick plot twist. Miz deserved more, but the booking made him look like a paper champion. A pawn in someone else's story. Brock Lesnar, 2019, the ultimate bait and switch. He wasn't even in the match. Brock Lesnar ran in during the closing seconds of the 2019 MITB match, shoved Ali off the ladder, and grabbed the briefcase. No story, no build, no effort. WWE handed a golden opportunity, one that could have elevated Ali, Ricochet, or Andrade to a part-timer. Lesnar made the briefcase look like a boombox. It was funny for a week, then annoying. His reign was short, empty, pointless. It felt like WWE was mocking the fans. Baron Corbin, 2017, the crash landing. He had momentum. He had the look. He was finally getting a big push. Then disaster. Baron Corbin cashed in on Jinder Mahal, but John Cena interfered. In 7 seconds, it was over. He failed. WWE immediately lost interest in him. His credibility tanked. He became a punchline. A man who couldn't even cash in properly. And the worst part? It was avoidable. Alexa Bliss, 2022, failed attempt to return to the briefcase spotlight. While Alexa Bliss technically hasn't had a failed cash-in, her 2022 return to Money in the Bank was hyped as a comeback story. WWE promoted her heavily as a favorite, teasing a supernatural twist with her Lily gimmick. Fans expected her to either win or interfere dramatically. Instead, she was treated like a side character, barely getting any meaningful moments in the match. The eventual winner, Liv Morgan, overshadowed everyone, and Bliss was just another name in the shuffle. This wasn't a direct failed cash-in, but it was a wasted opportunity to reinvent a former champion who once successfully cashed in 2018. It showed that WWE had no clear direction for her despite her popularity, leaving fans wondering if her best days were behind her. RVD 2006, one of the rare announced cash-ins that worked but still backfired. Rob Van Dam was the first superstar to announce his cash-in in advance, choosing to face John Cena at ECW One Night Stand 2006. The crowd was electric. RVD won the WWE Championship in front of a rabid ECW audience. It was everything fans wanted. But just weeks later, disaster struck. RVD was pulled over alongside Sabu with drugs in the car. WWE had no choice but to strip him of both the WWE and ECW championships. So while RVD's cash-in was technically a success, the aftermath destroyed his momentum. In a matter of days, he went from double champion to suspended and forgotten. WWE never trusted him with a top title again. This is a cautionary tale. Cash in how bad decisions outside the ring can ruin the biggest push of your life. Liv Morgan 2022 from high to low in weeks. Liv Morgan finally achieved her dream at Money in the Bank 2022, winning the briefcase and cashing in on Ronda Rousey the same night. Fans exploded with joy. It was an emotional, long-awaited moment. But WWE quickly botched her momentum. Her title reign was booked horribly. She won matches by flukes or roll-ups and was constantly made to look weak. At Extreme Rules, she lost her title back to Ronda in a lopsided match, ending her reign in less than 100 days. Liv's cash-in moment was amazing, but WWE failed to follow through. She deserved a strong run, but creative made her look like a placeholder champion. A dream moment turned into a wasted opportunity. Which MITB cash-in do you think was the worst? Would you add anyone else to the list? Comment below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more wrestling stories that WWE would rather forget.